guys, and welcome back to my channel. So first of all, I want to say I'm really sorry for not uploading in absolutely ages. It's basically because as soon as my deadlines were over, I just went travelling all over the world, all around Asia and to New York and a few other places, which I'll be putting up videos about soon. But in today's video I'm going to be talking all about Freshers Week, and I'll be giving you a few tips and just general advice about it, just because I remember being really nervous about it myself. And I think I was nervous mostly because I didn't know what to expect or like how to make the most of it. So that's what I'm going to be talking about today. If you have any other questions, then leave them in the comments below and I'll definitely reply to you. Okay, so my first tip is to make sure that you do lots of things during the day and not just do things in the evening. I think in Freshers Week it's so easy to just go out at night, have a good time, and then not do anything really in the day. And I think that's what lots of people do. They just kind of have a really crazy time at night, but in the daytime just not really do anything. So what I'd say is get the Freshers Guide. I think most universities have like a Freshers Guide which they give you at the beginning of Freshers Week, and like circle all the society events you want to go to, and then make sure you go to lots of them, because it's such a good way of meeting different people who aren't just in your halls, and also like-minded people. So I remember in my Freshers Week I went to a Harry Potter event, I went to climbing events, I went to fencing events, I went to fashion events, I went to all sorts, and they're really fun and you just get to meet so many different people. So I'd really advise that. And also, if you're not too keen on the people in your flat, what I'd advise is to go to society events at night, because loads of the societies, especially the sports ones, they go to clubs in the evening and that's their Freshers Week events, and that will automatically give you a new group of people to go out with, and they tend to be really fun as well. My second piece of advice is definitely to make more of an effort with people on your course. I kind of wish that I really did this, because although I made an effort with people on my subject society, I definitely could have made more of an effort in lectures and seminars in first term to kind of meet more people and like maybe ask to meet up with them and things like that. Because like I said, people are way more open to meeting people in first term and Freshers Week especially than later on. I'd say in second term people definitely have their set group and it's so much harder to make friends then. So what I say is, in your first lectures which you have in Freshers Week, I think I had like 1 or 2 lectures in Freshers Week which weren't really proper lectures, they were just kind of introductory ones. But what I'd say is really make an effort to be sociable and speak to everybody you meet there basically. And if I could go back after the lecture, I'd definitely just try to go for a coffee or something with one of the people I met there or something like that. I think it's really nice to have a group of friends in your subject if you can. And one thing I'd also say is that if you do find yourself in a really solid friendship group very quickly into Freshers Week, which lots of people do find, then I definitely say that you need to make a real effort to also make friends outside that friendship group, because although they may be genuinely really lovely, what I did find is that people were very different in Freshers Week to later on in the term. I think lots of people find this, is that people are kind of a very different version of themselves in Freshers Week to how they are normally. I guess because people are trying to make a really good impression on everyone. If I were you, I'd kind of make your circles really wide, just so that you kind of have options if you realise that the group of people you're with just don't turn out to be your kind of people. My fourth tip might be slightly controversial, or very controversial, I'm not sure, but I would kind of advise someone, if they can, to not start university with a boyfriend or girlfriend, just because I don't know anyone who this worked out well for. I think it can make lots of things very stressful because you'll want to go and see them at weekends, but then you'll also want to socialise with your friends at uni, and it can also make nights out a bit stressful. But yeah, it's totally up to you. But I personally do think that first term really does put a strain on those kind of relationships. But obviously it's up to you. If you think it's worth it, then go for it. My final tip is not to feel peer pressured into doing things that you don't want to do. I think in Freshers Week everyone tries to pressure people into doing stuff that they wouldn't normally do, so be it drugs, be it too much alcohol, be it something else. And I think the easy thing to do would be just to say yes. But I think the strong thing to do, and the thing you'll thank yourself later for, is if you just say no if you don't want to do it. I mean, if you do want to do it, then go for it. But if you don't want to do something, just say no. And I do think it kind of shows you who your good friends are and who people you should avoid are in a way. But yeah, basically Freshers Week is a really fun but also really weird time. But I'm sure you'll end up enjoying it, and just don't worry about it, honestly. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and remember to thumbs it up and subscribe. There'll be lots of new videos coming your way before you start university. And thank you for watching, and bye for now.